fans. It's day 14 of Pod Fajita.
Pod videos himself every day in April.
Yeah, wheatgrass. Woo! You know, I really hope that what I've heard about this thing is true, and that it'll make me super healthy and, like, detox my entire body and make me great! Because it is not the best tasting of things ever. Today, I think I'm going to talk about some manga. Manga is the Japanese for graphic novel, or it's pretty close to it. Manga usually come in black and white. They're, if you've ever read Scott Pilgrim novels, I don't actually have any manga on me at home, which is weird. I'm going to talk about it without having any on me. Good job. So it's very like this kind of an art. It's black and white, but you read not from left to right, you read from right to left, including the speech bubbles. You would go this way across the page. Well, to me that's right, so it'd be this way. I'm so bad at directions. But you read it backwards. And many manga are changed into anime, so a lot of anime, not all, will have a corresponding manga. Some come after the anime is released, most come before. A classic case of manga coming after the anime is Gurren Lagann. Well, in my case it's classic because I love Gurren Lagann. But yes, enough about what it is, let's talk about a few that I have read. I'm up to date on Fairy Tail at the moment. I really like it. I was just bored and started reading and it's really good! I've watched a hell of a lot of One Piece and I was like, wow, Natsu is basically Luffy. They've got this same kind of I'm just gonna beat the hell out of the guy, and it'll be awesome. So to make Natsu, I would kind of mix Luffy and Ace. Ace just for the fire stuff, because he's the salamander. I'm talking about Natsu. Natsu is the salamander. But yes, Fairy Tail, really liking it. If this is the last arc, those of you who are reading it, I want to see how this thing ends, because it's getting freaking awesome at the moment. Another thing that I'm reading is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which is amazing. It's been going since the 70s, I do believe, and the writer is obsessed with rock and roll. So you end up having characters called Zeppeli, which is like Led Zeppelin, right? Close enough, you know, it's a bit of a reference, whatever. But then you get Wham! You get AC/DC. Later on there's a guy with a stand called Another One Bites the Dust, which evolves into Killer Queen, or else it's the other way around, I can't remember. I'm currently only on Joseph. I know, I'm way far behind, but Joseph is amazing. Every kind of like block of JoJo's is a different JoJo. So the first one is Jonathan Joestar. His grandson, Joseph Joestar, is the second one. Then his grandson, Jotaro Joestar? Something like that. I can't remember. I'm not on him yet, so let's just forget about him. But yes, it's insane and it's amazing and it's just like all these fabulous things. There's an anime of it if you want to watch that. It's freaking good. And the final one I'm going to talk about is One Punch Man. One Punch Man is quite possibly the greatest manga I have ever read. It's about a guy who has like a temp job and he hates it and all this kind of stuff. And one day he decides he wants to become a superhero as a hobby. So for 3 years he trains and he does 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups and a 10-kilometer run every day. Oh, and 100 squats. That's what he does for 3 years. So that's not all that hard. You know, if I was motivated, I could probably do that. So after 3 years, he loses all his hair, he's completely bald, and he is the most powerful being on the planet. Seriously. One Punch Man, he can defeat anything with one punch. You've got these huge demons and he just goes, oh, this'll be fun. Oh damn, he's dead. So a lot of it is him getting seriously pissed off, because everything that he fights, every single fight that he is in, takes one punch and it's over. That's it. Knockout. The guy has a huge hole in his chest and he's there going, I thought that was gonna last longer. It's hilarious and brilliant, and they bring in like more characters then after a little while and it's just insane. He's Satema the One Punch Man. At one point he joins a kind of guild for superheroes and he breaks all of the records in the physical exam. All of them. Every single one across the board. In everything. And he just barely passes the mental exam. So he's put into the lowest rank. There are people making noise outside. I'm talking about manga here. So he's put into the lowest possible rank, the C class. And it goes, S, A, B, C. So he's down at the very bottom and he's the most powerful being on the planet. It's ridiculous. Possibly in the universe, we don't know. It's ridiculous. You should read One Punch Man. So yes, I'll link to like Wikipedia articles or whatever in the info box if you want to learn more about what I've been talking about. But yes, those are like my 3 favoritist animes or mangas at the moment, really. Yeah, I guess they are. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. This was more... It had more of a point to it than the other videos. Hands everywhere. The back door is open. That's why you can hear children screaming outside. And it's really bright. So yes, this was the video. I'm still wearing this t-shirt because I only put it on like just before I started making the video last night. Because, yeah. So yes, I will talk to you soon. That wheatgrass stuff is pretty interesting. But whatever. So, yeah. I will talk to you tomorrow. Sloan.